Question number 8. Question number 8. Again a beautiful question. If a plus 1 by a, if a plus 1 by a ratio with a minus 1 by a is equal to 41 divided by 40, then the value of a is how much, or the values of a are how much? It can have multiple values anyway, because of answer options all the values are having plus or minus, so definitely a should have two values in this case. Now see here sir, if I simplify, denominator is a here, this denominator also will be a. After taking LCM, those a's will cancel, so it will be a square plus 1 divided by a square minus 1. This is equal to 41 by 40. Now please do not cross multiply and simplify. If you cross multiply and simplify also, you will get the value of a, and you will be having so much of complexity also at the same time. If you cross multiply 40 a square plus 1, 41 a square minus 1, 41 into a square minus 1, shift it here and there, finally you will end up with a values. I am not saying that you will not end up, but I don't want you to complicate your life. Very simple sir, very simple. Answer options are there to help you, they are not there to create some problem for you in the examination hall. Definitely answer options are there to help you in the exam. You should be knowing how to use it. If you know how to use it smartly, you will win the race. As simple. Suppose find the value of a in the question. First option is plus 11. 11 square is 121. 121 plus 1 is 122. Let me write it here. 122 divided by 120. 11 square minus 1. Definitely it is not equal to 41 by 40. Ruled out. Second option 7. 7 square is 41. Sorry, 49. 49 plus 1 is 50. 50 divided by 48. Definitely it is not 41 by 40. Ruled out. Third option. Third option is 8. Third option is 8. 8 square is 64 plus 1 65 divided by 64 minus 1 63, not equal to 41 by 40. Ruled out. Out of 4 options, 3 options are eliminated. You don't even have to check for 4th option. Mark it. If you are supreme confident that the first 3 options are damn sure incorrect, why do you want to check the 4th option and waste your time? Mark it and move for the next question, so that you are saving little bit of time which can be used for difficult questions. But having said that, for my explanation purpose, let me take the 4th option. Just for my explanation purpose I am taking. A value is 9. 9 square is 81. Minus 9 whole square is also 81. 81 plus 1 is 82. 81 minus 1 is 80. 82 by 80 is equal to 41 by 40. Because it is matching, that should be the correct answer. How simple it can be sir. What you people will do? Multiply. Whenever you get LCM or the denominators, first thing that will strike your mind is multiply, cross multiply. When you do that, you will waste a lot of time. Please avoid such kind of things. I have told it so many times in the past in so many topics. Please make use of answer options. Answer options will be the biggest clue in so many questions in your examination paper. And please remember, I am repeating this statement once again for you people. Answer options are not only there to mark the options, they are also there to use the options and start using, so that you can solve it in a much more better and effective way. I hope the idea is clear for you people sir. Question number 9. Very important question. Most important question I would say. This is one of the very important repeated pattern in the examination paper. Please listen carefully, understand carefully. Now, what is that they have given in the question? Question says 3a plus 1 divided by 5a. This is equal to 7. That is something which is given in the question. What is that they have asked in the question? 5a divided by 15a square plus 15a plus 1. What is the value? Now always remember sir, always remember what we will usually do. Let us check it out. What we will usually do, whenever we know 3a plus 1 by 5a is 7, the next part our solution will become, take 5a as the LCM. 3a into 5a It is 15a square. We are also little happy because question also has 15a square. We also got 15a square. We think that yes, we are moving in the right direction. Okay, probably. Let us see. Plus 1 is equal to 7. Then 15a square plus 1 is equal to 5a into 7, which is 35a. So this becomes 15a square minus 35a plus 1 is equal to 0. Now this is a quadratic equation. You can simplify this quadratic equation. You can get the value of a. Some value of a you will get it. In fact, two values you will get it. And you will substitute that values of a in the given question. Finally, eventually you will get any of these one of the answer options. But having said that, yes, this is a good method, but this is not the best method. It is a lengthy method, sir. You are wasting too much of time. You are wasting too much of time. Very simple way of saying it. Now, what is that I need to do then? How can I solve such kind of problems in the most easiest way possible? Very simple, listen to it. I am solving method 2, which is A and C way of solving. Now, what is given in the question? Question says 3a plus 1 by 5a is equal to 7. What is asked in the question? Question they are asking 5a divided by 15a square plus 15a plus 1. This is something which they are asking you in the question. Now, think little logically, sir. If you are little logical in the way you think, definitely you will get the answer very fast. Now, think little logically. I want to get 3a. I want to get 3a. Now, out of the denominator 15a square, I want to get 3a. How can I get 3a? I can get 3a here if I divide this first term by 5a. Forget about dividing the entire terms, all the three terms by 5a. Assume that only 15a square I am dividing by 5a. 15a square by 5a. It is 3a. Yes, that is something what I need it. Yes, I am very happy for that. Similarly, I want 1 by 5a. 1 by 5a, how will you get it? 1 by 5a, I already got it. 1 divided by 5a, right? 1 divided by 5a. That means first term I am dividing by 5a. Last term I am dividing by 5a. I will also divide middle term also by 5a, sir. That means all the three times I will divide by 5a in the denominator. If I divide all the three terms in the denominator by 5a, numerator also I should divide by 5a. I hope I am making sense for you. I hope I am making sense for you. This is how logically you should think. Sir, how will we identify all these things in the examination? Sit and practice. What is that better thing you have in your life other than practicing? Sit and practice. Within second it will strike in the examination hall. Sir, no sir, I will not practice. I want all these things to strike in the examination hall within seconds, even without practicing. I am sorry, you cannot. Very simple. Now see here, sir. Continue solving the problem. 5a divided by 5a, it is 1. Let me write here as 1. Divided by 15a square divided by 5a. It is 3a plus 15a divided by 5a. It is 3. Let me write it at the end. Anyway, addition is commutative. 1 divided by 5a. I will write it here. Why did I write like this? Because 3a plus 1 by 5a according to the question is 7. Put it here. Answer is 7 plus 3 in the denominator. Numerator is 1. 1 by 10 should be the answer. Where is the difficulty? Sir, I want to solve by using method 1. By creating a quadratic equation. If you want to struggle in the exam, please do it, sir. Who is holding you not to do it? But I think that method 2 is the beautiful method which can simplify your problem to a greater extent. I hope the idea is clear. I hope the idea is very, very clear. See the next question, sir. A beautiful question once again. A beautiful question, original CHSL question. A beautiful question. This will determine the way you think. This will definitely determine the way you think. Now see here, sir. Question says, if p plus 1 by p is equal to 3. Now, the next part is taking the LCM. P square plus 1 is equal to 3. P square plus 1 is equal to 3p. P square minus 3p plus 1 is equal to 0. Solve this quadratic equation. you will get p value something comma something else. That p value substitute here in the question, you will get the answer. But you will be the last person to solve this question, because that will kill the time, and therefore we are not at all interested in this quadratic equation based LCM based solving. Method 2, you should think like this, sir. I am sure that when you start thinking in the way ANC teaches, I am sure that you can crack any examination in aptitude. Now see here, sir. Question says p plus 1 by p is equal to 3. Forget about the next step. What is the question given? What is that they are asking in the question? Basically, they are asking p minus 3 whole power 7 plus 1 by p power 7. This is what they are asking. Now, the question, whatever they are giving you, that should make you strike or think immediately something. Question says p minus 3. Put it here, sir. This 3 on the right hand side, shift it to the left hand side, it becomes p minus 3. Put this 1 by p to the right hand side, it becomes minus 1 by p. Over answer. Put this minus 1 by p here, substitute. P minus 3 is minus 1 by p whole power 7. And the next term is 1 by p whole power 7. Minus to the power of odd number is minus. So this is negative 1 by p power 7. This is positive 1 by p power 7. Cancels out to give you the value beautifully as a 0. What a beautiful method, sir. What a beautiful method to be implemented. I hope you are understanding the way or the method that needs to be implemented. Algebra is not about just taking the LCM everywhere and simplifying and making it as a quadratic or a cubic equation and keep on applying x is equal to minus b plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac by 2a formulas and keep on solving it. No, that is not the way. Who told you that that is the way? Shall I tell you something, sir? Many people will give me a call and say that they will ask the first question, sir, what about mensuration videos? Have you covered all the varieties of mensuration? And the next question what they ask is, what about algebra? Sir, I find it very difficult to solve algebra problem because it kills a lot of time in my preparation. That is because you don't know the proper way of solving it. If you know this kind of methodologies to be implemented, definitely, for sure, damn sure, you will start loving algebra and you will start teaching algebra to so many other students as possible. I hope I am making sense for you people, sir. I hope I am making sense. Before moving on to the next question, what is that we are seeing in the 10th question? What is that we saw in the 9th question once again? We are not interested in taking the given fact and solving it. We are interested in checking out what is being asked in the question and modify that according to our requirement. That is what I have done in 9th problem. Same is the case with the 10th problem. We are not interested in keep on solving what is being given. The given data, I don't want to modify it as much as possible. I want to see, always keep an eye before you start solving the problem. Always keep an eye on the question that is being asked. What is being asked? Please check that first and then go for what is being given. First thing you should see is this particular part you should see first. Next thing you should see is this particular part. But unfortunately we go the other way always and end up being difficult, making it difficult. I hope the idea is clear. See the next question, sir. These are all very easy if you understand it, sir. Generally we find these kind of questions in SSC prelims. Generally we find these kind of questions in prelims examination. Observe carefully, listen carefully. In algebra, again I am repeating before I start solving this question. In algebra, we should first always check what is being asked. In this question, they are asking you a square plus 5a plus 2 root 3 divided by a square into 1 minus a value. That is what they are asking. And then check what is given. The given fact here is a plus 2 root 3 divided by a is equal to 1. Now, if you simplify this given fact, a plus 2 root 3 by a equal to 1, if you take the LCM and simplify, you will get a quadratic equation degree 2. Instead of that, I will try to get degree 1 in what is being asked. This is what is being asked. Whatever is being asked, they have degree 2. But what is being given, they have degree 1. I will try to convert degree 2 to degree 1. That is how you should think, sir. That is exactly how you should think. Let me write it. What is being asked is a square plus 5a plus 2 root 3 whole thing divided by a square into 1 minus a. This is what is being asked. Now, what is being given is in terms of degree 1. That means the power of a is 1 in the given condition. The power of a is 2 in the asked condition. Convert this asked condition to degree 1. That means a square should become a. I should divide by a. Simple, right? Simple common sense. Divide both numerator and denominator by a. If I simplify further, a square by a, it is a. I will write it as it is. 5a by a, it is 5. I will write it at the last. 2 root 3 by a, it is as it is written as 2 root 3 by a. Why did I write like this? Because a plus 2 root 3 by a plus 2 root 3 by a, the value is given as 1. How beautifully you can think, sir. What is stopping you to think like this? You should practice. Practice will only make you think like this. Now, a square by a is a into 1 minus a once again. That means numerator is this bracket term according to the question value is given as 1. 1 plus 5 is 6. Numerator is 6. Denominator is a into 1 minus a. Right? It is a into 1 minus a. Now, this should be the answer. But the answer options are not given like that. Right? Answer options are all, what do you say, like they are all numerical values. The variable is not present in the answer options. So I will further simplify. Now what I know is my given my asked condition. This asked condition, to some extent I have simplified it as a 6 divided by a into 1 minus a. That is what I have simplified it to. Now I should find this a into 1 minus a and substitute back. How to find that? Now take care of the other things. The given condition is a plus 2 root 3 by a equal to 1. Now take the LCM. A square plus 2 root 3 is equal to, this denominator a will cross multiply with 1. Now this becomes 2 root 3 is equal to a minus a square, or if I take a common factor, it is a into 1 minus a. So a into 1 minus a value happens to be 2 root 3. Back substitute it here. Final answer is 6 divided by 2 root 3. So this is 2 into 1, 2 into 3. Answer is 3 divided by root 3. But 3 can be written as root 3 whole square. Root 3 whole square divided by root 3. Final answer is root 3, which is option A. I hope the idea is very, very clear for every student who is listening to this particular class, sir. I hope it should be extremely clear for you. You should never ever face any difficulty in solving this varieties of problems starting from now onwards. I am very clear with my explanations. Suppose if you really want to see this question, I am very clear that you should immediately when you see this question, first thing that should strike your mind is I should first see the asked condition, then I should see the given condition. Asked condition is x square plus bx plus a whole thing divided by bx square minus x cube. Given condition is having degree 1. That means I should also make this asked condition degree 1. Divide numerator and denominator by x. It is difficult, sir. I don't think so. X square by x. It is x. Bx by x. It is b. I will write this b at the end. Next, a divided by x. I will write it as it is. The beauty about this is x plus a by x. That is what they have given in the question as a small letter b. So numerator is b plus b, or in other language it is 2b, right? It is 2b. Similarly, denominator bx square by x, it is bx minus x cube by x, it is x square. Now can I say that if you observe, numerator is nothing but 2b, denominator as of now is bx minus x square. If I take the LCM and simplify here, you will get the value of bx minus x square. But if you are really little smart, sir, first option, the numerator is only b, it is not 2b, ruled out. Second option is not even a variable, it's a numerical, ruled out. Third option, numerator is in terms of a, not b, ruled out. Fourth option is the only option which is having 2b. That should be the correct answer. Sir, should I not think about this denominator a in that case? If there is another option, suppose if the option E is also having numerator as 2b and denominator whatever it is, suppose 3a for example, then you should think about the denominator, what it will become, whether it will become a or 3a. But when it is not given, why will you scratch your head, sir? This is your smartness. This is exactly your smartness. You should be pretty smart to solve all these varieties of questions so fast and say to yourself that, hey, this should be the option here. That is the reason I am repeatedly saying you answer options are the biggest clue. Suppose if you solve, after solving till here, if you just for a second do not see the answer options, you will keep on finding what is bx minus x square by taking the LCM of all these things. But it is not required. Only one option is present where the numerator is 2b. Mark it and move ahead for the next question here. You have very limited time in your examination. Who the hell is stopping you to mark it and move ahead for the next question? You should be extremely smart to crack an examination, sir. I am repeatedly saying it to you. You should be the smartest person. Otherwise, don't participate in the race. As simple as that. Suppose, now just for my explanation once again, because I need to explain, I am doing it, sir. Otherwise, there is no need. Bx minus x square, I should get it as a, right? Take this and simplify further. So, LCM is x square plus a is equal to b. So, this becomes x square plus a is equal to bx. Shift this x square to the right hand side. Bx minus x square happens to be a itself. But actually, do you need to write all these things in the exam and waste your time? No, I don't think so. You need to, sir. I don't think so. You need to write all these things. You can directly mark option D because you are good in observing the answer option. If you are not good in observing, you will waste another 10 seconds by doing all these things. Up to you. Completely up to you whether you want to waste or you should be smart enough or not. Answer is 2b by a for this question. I hope the idea is very clear till this point of a time for you, sir.